After Barbie broke $1 billion at the box office, Mattel Films hopes that one of these upcoming 13 films will be their next billion-dollar success story.
I'm from Mattel. Well, I'm not really from Mattel. I'm actually from a smaller company that was purchased in a leveraged buyout.
This is all about the Mattel Cinematic Universe. A Barbie sequel. Barbie was Mattel Films' first live-action movie and a massive success at the box office. But will those numbers be enough for a sequel? Greta Gerwig admits, "I'm just focused on getting this one out and crossing all my fingers and toes. And then we'll see what happens after that. So cross all the fingers on your hands and all the toes on your Polly Pocket." Emily in Paris star Lily Collins is attached to play the petite Polly and will also serve as a producer. Girls creator Lena Dunham is signed on to write and direct this family comedy feature that follows a young girl who develops a special friendship with her pocket-sized plastic pal.
I really feel like I could be a big asset here.
Hot Wheels. The iconic race cars speed for the big screen from J.J. Abrams' production company Bad Robot. The live-action movie will be intense, perhaps like the feeling of setting your Hot Wheels car down on a perfectly built track. Abrams, who last directed 2019 Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, says he wants his Hot Wheels movie to be emotional and grounded and gritty. Barney. The loving, friendly purple dinosaur from the 90s is returning to screens and to our hearts. Nope and Get Out star Daniel Kaluuya is producing the film alongside Mattel.
That sounds like fun!
A Mattel executive—
Catastrophic!
No, not that one. Mattel's Kevin McKeon told The New Yorker that Barney would lean into the angst and disenchantment of millennials who grew up with the series Barney and Friends, and then compared the movie to the surrealist work of Charlie Kaufman and Spike Jonze. Rock'em Sock'em Robots. The punch-crazy tabletop game is set for a live-action movie with Fast and Furious's favorite family member, Vin Diesel, attached to star and produce. Brian Engel, the scribe behind Rampage and Beast, will write the action-adventure story that follows a father and son who form an unlikely bond with an advanced war machine.
Boy, this is the greatest!
Masters of the Universe. By the power of Grayskull, He-Man will also return to the silver screen. The film will be directed by the Nee brothers, who are known for The Lost City. The brothers co-wrote the script with David Callahan of Shang-Chi and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse fame. West Side Story star Kyle Allen plays Prince Adam, aka He-Man, in a film that follows Adam as he discovers he's destined to save his true home from an evil force.
Silence, you furry fool! I've had it with your whining and bumbling.
Magic 8 Ball. The outlook is good for this horror comedy based on our favorite fortune-telling orb. Cocaine Bear writer Jimmy Warden is set to pen the script that won't go nearly as hard as the drug-sniffing Grizzly, and Mattel assures families that their movies will never cross into R ratings. Wishbone. Dumb and Dumber and Green Book director Peter Farrelly has gone to the dogs with this live-action movie based on the beloved 90s series about the titular Jack Russell Terrier adventuring through classic literary tales, always imagining himself as the main character and always donning a great costume. Major Matt Mason. For over a decade, Tom Hanks has been attached to star as the 1960s astronaut action figure who lives and works on the moon. Oscar winner for A Beautiful Mind Akiva Goldsman is writing and producing the film based on a short story by novelist and screenwriter Michael Chabon, who recently created Star Trek Picard. Thomas and Friends. Thomas the Tank Engine chugga chugga choo choos his way to the big screen in a hybrid animation and live-action movie helmed by Mark Forrester, director of Monsters Ball and World War Z. Thomas began in the 1940s as a book and was developed into the animated series Thomas and Friends in 1984 and ran through 2021. American Girl. The dolls that swept the nation with their historical stories of an America long ago will be adapted into a family comedy with the intention to help girls grow confidence and develop character. And while details are now scant, Mattel also hopes to develop films based on the card game Uno, the original VR headset Viewmaster, and their other miniature car toy line, Matchbox. Let your imaginations run wild and keep tuned in for more news and updates on IMDb.